Jon Danis says he's fighting UFC 315 on May 10th in Montreal, Canada. French fighter in the French-speaking province of Quebec. Mateusz Gamrot says that the UFC told him that if they need a replacement for the Chandler versus Paddy Pimblett fight, then he'll be the guy that they call first. Daniel Zellhuber versus Michael Johnson in the works for June 28th, UFC 317 in Las Vegas, Nevada. That's part of International Fight Week. Some of the other fights on the May 24th GFL card: Omari Akhmadov versus Derek Brunson, Danny Roberts versus Naaman Gracie, Lucas Martins versus Sage Northcutt, Alejandra Lara versus Aspinall, Todd Duffy versus Robles Despain. So Despain's doing karate combat and GFL. Probably a first round knockout. Quick knockout for Robles Despain. That's pretty much all he knows how to do. Linares versus Chad Mendez, Lucas Martins versus Sage Northcutt. And the card on the 25th, May 25th, the day after, Stuart Austin versus Alan Belcher is added to that one, and Cameron Ellis versus Jimmy Rivera. Drew Dober appreciates the messages and comments after his loss to Manuel Torres. The Sunday and Monday after a loss always hurt the worst. Truthfully, I just wanted to give more than 1 minute and 45 seconds. What's done is done. It's a fighter's job to constantly become better. He won't be fighting on the Kansas City card on the 26th of next month, but he will be attending as a fan. Dillon Danis versus Tony Ferguson is on that card. Dillon may actually even fight Mike Perry in April in Misfits.
KSI is out.
Yeah.
Dillon Danis wants to fight MMA. Okay. I'm saying yes, but we got to see what Mams is coming up with over there in Misfits. And they're changing it completely because he was going to fight KSI in what, boxing? Yeah, it looks like, the date changed a little bit, but might not be too far away. So I said yes to fighting Dillon Danis in MMA.
Oh, damn.
But they got to come correct. They got to come correct. It's a last-minute call, and they want to make the fight happen. Let's do it. I heard about that with the GFL.
Yeah.
Tony Ferguson, that's good. Maybe he doesn't want to risk that fight. And it depends on if BKFC wants to risk anything. Danis is going to try to grab my foot, and I'm going to try to soccer kick him in the face for sure. Dillon wants it. Dillon's been wanting it and hasn't had a scrapper. And with 4-ounce gloves, and I'll just stop them takedowns, he going to have to pull guard. And I got some ground and pound too, so let's do it.
A couple former UFC fighters fighting outside of the UFC side. Yakub Kakramanov fighting Jose Johnson May 17th for WXC. Michael Bisping picks Aspinall to beat Jones in the first round. Most of his victories are in the first round, but he's only gone to the second round 3 times, and he's never been past the second round in his career. So if it goes to the championship rounds, Aspinall is going to be questioning himself. Can he go the full 5 rounds against a guy who is arguably the greatest of all time, who has gone the full 5 rounds 8 times?
Jon Jones is great, and you can't deny what he's done in the octagon, the career that he's had, and he's technically unbeaten. However, everyone meets their match eventually. And I think Tom Aspinall's the new generation. He's the new breed. And he'll go down probably as the greatest mixed martial artist that we've ever had. He's elite as a heavyweight. A lot of the heavyweights, they're good, they're very strong, they're powerful, but they're not as quick and as agile and as technical as Tom. Tom's the whole package. He's like, there's a fighter called George St. Pierre. He's one of the greatest to ever do it. Tom's like a heavyweight George St. Pierre. He's got no weak areas. He's got absolute knockout power, super disciplined, super agile on the feet. He finishes everyone really, really quickly. However, he hasn't gone up against somebody like Jon Jones because, as I said, the competition in the heavyweight division isn't necessarily there on a technical level. Jon Jones is. And Jon Jones has fought way better competition than Tom. That's just a fact. But Jon's never fought anyone like Tom either. Jon has never fought anyone the size of Tom and that can generate that kind of power. He had 2 heavyweight fights, one against Cyril Garner, who took him down really quick and he choked him out. And then he went up against Stipe Miocic. He was really good and he had a good little go. But he was 42 and he hadn't fought for a while and he's getting on. Tom's 31 in the prime of his life. And I would be very surprised, and this sounds disrespectful, but I'd be very surprised if he got out the first round.
After losing to Raul Rosas Jr. over the weekend in Mexico City, Vince Morales is 0-3 since returning to the UFC.
So about last night, man,
upset. I don't know. Didn't do enough. I'm okay though. Like, no real damage. Nose opened up again, but day in the life. Dude did what he needed to do. I think we were both feeling the altitude a little bit or something. I just remember feeling heavy and slow. I don't know, could have been nerves too. Like, I trained good. I thought I acclimated just fine. I don't know, man. I don't know. Don't know what UFC's gonna do with me. I don't know. I clearly got some mental block or something on winning a close fight. I'll get to work on that. I don't know. I just wanted to say thank you everybody for the support. I really appreciate you. I'll get them next time. I don't know. One love, y'all. Peace.
Regarding how much cigarettes he smokes, Carlos Prates says if he goes and parties, he might smoke 2 or 3 packs, but on a normal day, like 10 to 15 cigarettes. If he's worrying about something, maybe 1 pack or 2 packs per day. He was supposed to smoke that Jeff Neal pack in a couple weeks, but Neal got injured. But Prates is supposed to have a big fight announced sometime soon. He says good news coming soon.
Salam alaikum, kaki sahi kawa hata. Kawa, bra, I'll try to do the big thing. ما دولك خطوة خبيك شو. نبغاش شكوات بيتخو درجة. ما إيش شو دام كده دوا.
Like a Cinderella man. Any final thoughts from you, sir, after this live event went so successfully here tonight?
I want to have a meeting with him, and director Zack Snyder is a friend. We want to talk about doing big movie about the UFC, like a Cinderella man, something like this. I will try to convince Zack Snyder. He liked the idea, and convince also Dana.
In the cage, I'm ready to strike, feel the fire. Train hard, finds my life, take it higher. Check me a prize, that's made in the ring. Warrior spirit, this is what I bring.
Tevin Farmer, a former IBF super featherweight champion from 2018 to 2020, publicly revealed his Tourette's syndrome diagnosis, addressing long-standing speculation about his noticeable tic. I've kept this private for a long time, but I see the concern and speculation about my tic. I have Tourette's syndrome. I've dealt with it all my life. No neurological issues, so no need to worry. I'm still out here putting belt to ass. There you go, the rabbit's out of the hat. Holly Holmes excited about her GFL debut.